Danang. Today we are going to eat dinner in another settings, that is in our hotel room. Because LG is not feeling so well, so I suggest that we buy food and we eat in the hotel room. So we have ordered from this shop or restaurant not far away from our place. So we're going to have this is the beef noodle. I don't know where is my chopstick. This is the beef noodle, really good. And then LG has ordered a fried rice with beef instead of just plain egg. And then some morning glory. This is looks really good. So this is a very, what do you call that, a very popular store around this area. It has very good review. So we're gonna try this. And see whether or not this is nice or not. Okay. So let's see if I can put you guys here so you can see us eating, not just on the. Let me see if I can flip this so you can see. The color of the food is. Let me see if I can do it here. LG want to make some tea, so I'll let him make tea. I think it could be a problem when he's sitting here. Anyway, I'm going to be sitting here so you guys can see. Oh, I think it's very difficult to. Kayako and non-ting ting. And the non-ting. But it's very, yeah. So this is the beef one. Other hamta and no, not this one. Something heavy. Let me just put it like
Ska de
that.
använda lampan?
Vadå lampan? Den här? Nej, det går inte. Okay, let's see. Nej, you see. I have to do like that. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, now let's eat. I'm hungry today. I slept for like about how many hours, Haji?
Maybe 2.
2 hours.
What?
I'm very tired. So I'm gonna try this noodle. Let's see if I can get some flashlight here. Yeah, I think it's better, right? With the flashlight. So this is a beef noodle. We are eating this in our hotel room because LG is sick. So I thought this might be better for him if we eat them here. This is the beef fried noodle, and this is the fried rice. It said beef fried rice. Let me just have a taste. I think it's better you order this one than just egg because this has a beef inside. And then we're going to share this morning glory. I'm going to try this and see how this tastes like. My God, this is so good. The morning glory.
Morning glory.
It's very good. I think it's kind of I'm craving for beef. So this is the beef. The fried rice is very nice, huh?
Yeah.
I think they have this the wok hay. You know the wok hay means they fried with the wok. So a lot of restaurant here in Danang usually they are just cooking on the pot or mm, it's really good. And this is one of the popular dish there. It's called Morning Glory. Have you tried this before?
Morning glory.
Yeah,
Det är
yeah.
jag vill bara märka saker.
Mm. I like the healthy food. Maybe you can change, no? With the this fried noodle, this restaurant is very popular with this mee kuan noodle, but it is in a soup form. So I don't think so. I like to have a soup. I don't like to have the soup with in a plastic bowl. I prefer to eat that if it's a soup-based food. I don't like the smell of plastic when they are heated. They have some kind of strange taste. So today we don't feel like going out also, huh? A lot of people outside tonight. And the restaurant, the queue is so long, you know. People have to wait there, I don't know how long. And we decided to take away, eh? Also, it takes us a long time. We waited, how long is it?
20 minutes at least.
Mm. In Singapore, anything that is any restaurant you see queue must be really good. So the same in Danang too. There was a lot of tourists queuing, seeing. I think 100% of them are tourists there.
Yeah.
No local people.
Mm.
That's why I said Google Map make a very big difference. Because nowadays tourists, they are not so stupid either. They go and check on the Google Map. And then, you know, they get this review. And then some restaurant, they even ask you for review. They say, hey, can you give me a review? I give you a dessert and then you can give me a review. Huh? Mine is called the fake review. The Morning Glory quite a lot, huh? They give quite a generous amount of vegetable. I like it very much. I miss vegetable. I mean, I've been having constipation like the past 2-3 days, so I think this is really good for me. And I think it's nicer also to. I think most of the restaurant, they are very noisy, so I need to use the mic. So in my hotel room, I don't need to use a mic, so I can just, you know, talk to you guys without the mic and without disturbance. Let's check with LG. LG, you like the food,
Yeah.
Not that bad. I think for altogether for 195. How much is it in US dollar? Here's my valuta.
4 gånger 2, 80 kronor.
Huh? 80 krona. $8 for this dinner. That's okay for takeaway. We wanted to call for Grab just now, but then we don't really understand how this Grab work. Anyone has any experience? Mm. I can tell you this vegetable, I don't know if they are. Mm. They are pre-boiled and then they cook them in the wok. As you can see, it's very soft. The carrots are already boiled before they cook them. I don't know. Mm. I'm gonna steal some of your food. I wonder what is this one. Oh, this is mushroom. Elsie doesn't eat mushroom. You don't know either. I noticed one thing about in Vietnam, the food are quite lightly seasoned. So for us who live in the Scandinavian region, we will find that the food is a bit less krydda, less seasoned. Mm. Let me show you a seasoning sauce. I bought this seasoning sauce from the supermarket here. I'm going to try just a little bit and see if it's better. I find it a bit mild, the food. What do you think about your fried rice, huh? You want some seasoning? I'm going to add some seasoning. We should add it on here.
Very good.
This one was very good,
Yeah.
The morning glory. We add a bit of seasoning. We're used to eating with the salt, so I think this is a really good dish. Everywhere you go, they will ask you, do you want morning glory? Good morning glory. So let's have the taste with the seasoning. Mmm, much better. Mmm. Maybe it's not that healthy to eat so much seasoning. But, you know, it makes a lot of difference in the food. Mmm. This is, they call that the lemon pepper. I think it's quite cheap. I think I bought it like 40 cents or something like that. One bottle. So this is very good if you have like, you order Grab and then you know that they don't have enough seasoning. So this one can last you for at least a while. And it's very small. My hand is very small. Mm. Mm. And I noticed there's a lot. If you notice in Vietnam, when you eat, there are not so much meat in it. I don't know how many agree with me. I notice meat is quite little. So, but this one, Mm. You know what is my verdict for this? We give you the verdict of this. A lot of people say this restaurant is wow super good. You know, you see when you are there. I took a short video on that, and it was like the queue was very long, and the staff is like very friendly and they're smiling all the time, even though they are under a lot of stress. But it's we thought that it's very delicious. I mean, it must be good. That's why the queue is so long. I think the queue is long because what could be the reason?
I don't know.
Hmm?
Good reviews.
Good reviewer. Google tricked them there. And Google tricked us there. I'm not saying it's bad, but maybe we should try the signature dish, which is the mee kuan noodle, which is really cheap. I think it's like 49,000 dong. You can have a meal. I mean a mee kuan noodle soup there, and that is their signature food. This is not the signature food. Mm. To be honest, I find yesterday food was better.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm.
To be honest.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not at all bad.
But last night dinner was much better with the shrimp. This one, it's not that bad.
No.
A lot of veggie. I think it's good that they have a lot of veggie. I really needed that. But I find that the food that we eat yesterday, even though it was not like super hot, you know, but it's still better than this one. This one I felt like they packed and then maybe they have forgotten about us and then the food is not that hot. Huh? A lot of veggie. I noticed the supermarket, they have paprika, but not in the wet market. You notice that? This is the pepper. I noticed they don't have this one in the wet market. I don't know why. Or maybe it's not popular among the Vietnamese people.
Maybe not.
Actually, he's fishing for the morning glory.
Yeah.
mm. Mm. I don't know. How many points should I give this? What do you guys think? How many points do you give? Would you give this out of 5 or out of 10? Actually, how much would you give your fried rice?
4.5.
Why?
I will give it 4 because everyone can eat it.
Hmm?
Everyone can eat it. It's not that it sticks in a certain way. The taste it's
Mm.
quite flat, but
Mm.
I think it's quite tasty anyway. But it's not fine for me.
Mm. I agree.
This one,
Hmm? This one was good.
that was good.
Mm.
I think in 5,
Huh?
5.
You want to give that one a 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I will not give this one a 5. I have a few reasons, okay? Let me give you my reason. First, let me just... This is, by the way, our hotel room. I can't try and sit here. Or else you can Okay, welcome to our channel. Finally, I get to see you guys. So I said about this morning glory, why I not giving it a full point. I mean, even though it's nice, maybe being an Asian, we are used to eating morning glory like very young and tender. When you bite, it should sink into your, it should break, right? So I find that this one is a bit tough when it's get older. So us Chinese, when we buy vegetable, we always ask, is this young or is this old? Old, usually they are cost lesser, but young they are more tender. So for me, I find that this morning glory a little bit old. Like, you know, it comes to this matured part. And I also suspect that it is because now is the festive season, and then, you know, for them to go to the wholesale, maybe that's all they got, and they have to get whatever things that they can get. So they just buy whatever amount that was left. So, and also because New Year time is the delivery time, it can be a bit of problem. So I think I'll give it like 3, about 3 point, maybe 3 out of 5. Hmm. I don't know. And then I find that when you fry this morning glory, you need to have a lot of garlic. The garlic is not enough. In my taste, I find that you need more garlic.
Okay.
And then you need a little bit of salt, and you need a little bit of sesame seed oil. That is the basic. I find that that is what we cook. I mean, if you go to a Chinese restaurant, you know, usually they will make it like, you know, a bit saltier, because you're gonna eat this with rice. You cannot have it like too plain. Then people have to like put on, like what I did just now. I have to put on seasoning. I tasted a bit of LG's rice. It was actually quite good, yeah? It was quite good, the rice. It's called the beef fried rice, but I don't see beef like big chunk. I feel like maybe minced beef. I don't even know, huh?
I think it's minced beef.
I think it's minced beef also. It was quite nice. It was a bit with a bit of this salted vegetable. So it's quite unique when they fry it this way. The rice is like, is it too dry?
No.
You don't think it's so dry? Okay, but I find a bit dry. They should add more egg. to order maybe just a fried rice with egg. I told him no, don't do that, because I saw came out with those fried rice with egg. The fried rice, they only like, you know, put them in the wok, cha, and then they fry the egg and then they put it on top. I don't think so it's worth the money, because it's like 75,000 dong for the egg fried rice, and then the beef fried rice is the same price. So I told him to opt for the beef fried rice instead of the egg fried rice, because I see there's people leaving the egg rice, you know, they only eat the egg and then the rice was left over. So I don't think so that it is worth it. So beef fried rice, I think, is a better choice. And for my case, my noodle, I personally feel like, yeah, I like it because it's a lot of vegetable. That's a plus point. But I find that, you know, I think my daughter can cook better than this. Honestly, you know, because I find that they don't have this what do you call it? In Asian, we have this wok, right? Maybe because this is a semi-wet noodle, so they don't wok it. But a little bit flat, like I just said, a little bit flat on the taste. All they add is just maybe some, I don't know what seasoning they have inside here. It's supposed to taste like beef, but I don't feel any taste of beef at all. I find that the meat is like, okay, it's not that tender either. I still have to, my meat still gets stuck. I mean, even though I know it's a very tender meat, but then still, you know, I didn't feel that tender enough. In Asia, when we tenderize the meat, we always use baking powder, not baking powder, baking soda, and then to tenderize it. So they didn't use this method. I noticed in Vietnam they are very simple, not like the Hong Kong style or the Chinese style. They marinate it and then they remove the soda bicarbonate and then they cook them without the. You see those meat that I cook at home, always very tender. I use that method, but I don't want to use so much because that is not a very healthy option. Otherwise, I think it's okay. I like the vegetable, not the flavors. The portion is quite generous for the noodle, but the rice was a bit too small, no? The portion.
For me, it's enough.
For him, it's enough because he's a small eater, but for me, it's definitely not enough. I need at least 1.5 portion of that. So I think overall it's very mild.
More tea.
More tea. Your tea. Did you boil tea in here?
It was already tea. So we have warm water there.
Okay. We brought our thermos with us because I need hot water all the time. So this is a very good thing to bring with you, okay? Because when we are out, we can bring this along. So we have hot coffee or hot tea, but we never do that. Huh? Only once we took this to the
beach.
And it's still warm. We cook this like in the morning. And it's still a little bit lukewarm, so I think it's really good. So when you come to Danang, there's a lot of cafe here. A lot of cafe here, especially Danang. So, but then the coffee is like between how much is it? 15. The cheapest one we found is around 15,000 dollars, and then they have up to maybe 50,000, 70 even sometimes.
I can really imagine that.
So coffee culture is very diversified. They have a wide range of selection. So there's one cafe that I really want to go, is this cat cafe.
Yeah.
We should go there.
We should go.
Yeah, I think that would be very, very interesting to be in a cat cafe.
Coffee here is almost off every time. Cold coffee.
Yeah, most of the time.
I ordered a warm coffee on a small place. It's for very, very cheap, but also very little.
Yeah, but it is very strong. You know, they use the Vietnamese way of cooking this coffee. They put a lot of coffee powder into this cup, and then they pour very hot water, and then it drip, and then it becomes really intense, the taste. But if you were to order one portion, it's like this much. It's not very. It's not very. I think it's half of this. Half of this.
No, not even that, I
Not
think.
even that.
I think
But
it
then,
was about 2 centiliter, 3 maybe.
and then they will give you a big cup of ice.
Yeah.
The purpose of that is because they know that some people might not cannot handle that, so they give that you ice so that you can add it onto your coffee. In case you find it's too
But
much.
I'm used to drink coffee warm.
So you have to tell them hot coffee. Maybe you should learn the word hot in Vietnamese.
Maybe.
Hot. Then they'll know. Because usually they only serve cold coffee there because it's the summer time.
Yeah.
So they want people to like,
I can't understand it.
yeah. So I don't know. And what I strongly recommend is the egg coffee. I like the egg coffee. Yeah. Last time I
Yeah,
used to like the
That
coconut.
was really good.
Yeah, the egg coffee was really, really good. The one in the wind, that egg coffee is number one. I think so far I haven't found anyone better than that one.
It was quite an experience, that coffee shop.
Yeah, quite an
The
experience.
wind.
I did a live stream.
It's not the wind, it's wind.
Wind, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
Very
it's
nice.
the wind.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I saw in Google, they said if you go to Google and then you type the wind, then this cafe, you know, it's quite unique, the decoration.
Yeah.
So I think this Danang is a place for people who love food. I'm not so yet experienced the real authentic one. That's why I put up a notice in Facebook today. I said I want to know if there's anyone who can recommend me so that we can go there and do like a live stream review. So there's this lady, she wrote to me and she said, hey, quickly, but this is quite far away from here, it's Suntra. So I was thinking one day when we get the bike, and we would, go around this area and try the really local food. Because I think I noticed the tourist area, the only place that I saw with a queue is this one, the one that we are eating now. That's the only place we saw with a queue. And seriously, I'm not really 100% impressed with the food. I just find it's just normal food, nothing special. So maybe I'll just give them another chance. Maybe we'll go there another time, and then maybe we will do a live stream there when this fella is recovered, okay? Because I think it's better that we eat in the hotel than he go there and spread the germ. Because he was like coughing quite a lot before that, before we went out. Before we we decided to go out, and then we checked the Grab thing, the Grab food. Couldn't figure out. Maybe we have to figure out it someday.
Yeah.
And then just try out and see, because there are a lot of selection in the Grab here, and I think the lowest fee is like 15,000 dong. You can select also, like let's say you don't mind waiting, and then you say, okay, I want somebody who can send me like between 20-30 minutes, and of course you don't mind waiting, the time is like longer. If you pay more, it will be faster.
Yeah.
And we try to figure out, and then maybe we'll do a live stream about that, and then we'll let you know how this goes. I don't think so it's that complicated. It's just that we are like too lazy to go and read everything, what does it include or exclude. But overall, the experience here in Danang, what do you think about, what is the best thing you have ever tasted?
The best thing I ever tasted.
What is the best thing you ever tasted? Oi. I think you better put on a mask.
Yesterday lunch, maybe.
I better put on a mask because I felt like he's like spreading my
Yeah, but you already cold.
I am already cold, but I don't want to be
Yeah.
as cold as
Yeah.
you.
It doesn't depend on how much I cough.
It's just
It's
so
not.
bad because he's not a very thoughtful person. You know, I told him, I said, you know, put on a mask when you go out. You know, because you don't want to spread to me, you don't want to spread to other people. No, I'm not gonna put on a mask. You know, it's a little bit egoistic, I said. But anyway, I'm just going to protect myself. If he don't protect me, I have to protect myself. I think I'm wearing the wrong way, the mask. Oh, am I wearing the right way? Haven't been wearing mask for a long time, so it felt a bit strange. So this is what I personally feel is that um, I I only like this place that they have. I heard that the banh xiao is very good.
At this place?
Yeah, at this place, this restaurant, they have another signature food is their banh xiao. Banh xiao is a fried pancake. You know, you wrap them with this rice paper. But we've tried quite a few of them. I want to try something new. So if you guys are watching this and you have any like suggestion, if you're in Danang, you have tried any food, let me know. We will go there and try it ourselves and maybe do a review. Okay? So I think that's about all for today.
Thank you for the music.
Thank you. I'm going to give you guys a show on the view of from our window so you can see how this look like. Oh, there's a reflection.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can turn this off. Maybe this one is not a... I cannot figure out. Okay, now. Still cannot see.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to off the ceiling light. Maybe I'll just turn off the light so you can see. Ooh, so dark.
Much better.
It's much better.
Now you can see.
So this is the view from our hotel room. I think it's very, very nice, the view. You can see the sea from here. We can see like almost 160 degree. So this is how it looks like on the second day of Chinese New Year here in Danang. I find that this is a good location. That's why we are extending our stay here. We felt at home here. This is the roundabout. We are watching one of the roundabout. And if you watch closer, you notice there is no rule here.
No rules.
No rule at all here.
But they are not driving so fast.
Yeah.
They are really concerned about how they drive, even there is no rules.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So this is how the roundabout look like, and we enjoy, especially in the morning when we wake up, we sit here and then we look at the weather, and then we decide, okay, what to do. Because really in Danang, you really have to like think about what to do. Huh? According to the weather. I'm gonna turn on the light, one of the light here.
Yeah. Oh, that was not good.
No?
No
I'm just
reflections.
going to just tell the
Not so reflections.
audience what we're gonna do. It's brighter here. I want to know what kind of things you want us to do, like what kind of video we should do. I actually asked in my audience a poll, and I think 50% of people vote what they want to see more of the food scene. So I think the food scene could be something that, oh, I see I have to put on some light. Let's see if I can get a light.
Normal.
Huh? A ring light. Let me see if I can get a ring. It's very dark, this room. Not that it's dark, but then it is like I have a ring light so you can see. Let's see if you can get this work. Ah! Now you're talking. So now you can see me better. I like to see eye to eye. So what I think I have put up a poll in my YouTube channel, and then I asked you guys, what do you want to see more? And then I think 50% said they want to see more about food, and the other 50% want to know what to do in Danang.
It's so much.
Yeah, it's so much to do in
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, it's quite a lot if you really want to see.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. I've written a list of things, all right? Maybe I can share with you guys here what are my bucket list. So I have written here things to do in Danang, and which I think I'm going to going to try and yeah, here is it. Okay, first is the visiting the mushroom farm after the new year, because right now they have closed. So I was thinking of checking out, because I know that there is a mushroom farm here, which can be interesting. And you guys know I love mushroom. And also rent a scooter to ride to the countryside. What do you think? I want to see the countryside.
Yeah.
I think that could be interesting, because first of all, countryside is more beautiful, less traffic, and then we are more relaxed. In the city, it's like cows here. I am not so sure if I even want to go to the city, but maybe we can go by bicycle or by foot. I think that's the best way to see to see the city, because it's so much things there. The city is quite big, so maybe riding a bike is not doesn't do the part. So I think there's something that we can do, and also to visit the Sumatra Peninsula, because we have been to the Lady Buddha, but then we haven't been to other parts of, let me just remove it. We haven't been to other parts of the peninsula, the mountain. I heard there is a few places that you can go there with, but you have to have a scooter to go there. So me and actually we're thinking about renting scooter, and then we're going to do more in depth. Right now we felt like we have already finished exploring the Sumatra area and the Amtuang and above down east area. So maybe it could be a good thing. I want to do something out of the norm. I prefer nature, so we probably will want to rent a bike, maybe an electric one, LG?
It depends.
It depends on what.
Where we are going.
Yeah, like because some places you need to have a.
You can't go with a normal scooter. You have to have a a bigger scooter, and I think it has something to do with power and brakes.
Yeah. So we have to think about that. And then also I want to be able to try, there is a vegetarian restaurant somewhere in the Sumatra area. It's quite difficult to find this place, but I heard that the vegetarian food is super nice, and I want to try that. A lot of YouTube vloggers, they go there and then they try the food, and everyone was really pleased with the food. And because the way they cook it, like never seen the way the food are cooked in that way. So I think that could be something for us to try. Maybe LG not so happy because he doesn't like he doesn't like vegetarian food, but I think it's no harm trying, right? And also maybe there is a auntie called Madame Ban Xiao. She is the queen of the Danang, who are super clever. I mean, she's like the best banh xiao in Danang. So maybe that should be in our list too, because me and LG, we love banh xiao, and I think we should eat the real stuff. Huh? And it's not so far from here also. It's in Suntra area. So maybe that we might need a bike. And then also we will also vlog about, we will also maybe do a short stream about how to rent this bike, and then what are the things that you should think about when riding a bike. Because I think somehow you should, the electric bikes company said, oh, you don't need license. But you know, I think this is just BS, because you know, you cannot give the bike
Yeah,
to
but
anyone without the driving skill. You need to have a driving skill
Yeah,
to
but
drive
you
here.
talked to the guy. He said you don't need a driving license
Oh my God,
for that electrical.
that's a disaster. I will be scared if I know, if I'm walking on the street, if I know that this scooter driver, he doesn't have a license, he do not know the law. I mean, even though here there's no law, but then I still feel like, you know, no. I will be dead. I will be dead afraid, you know, that he might knock me because he don't know nothing about the law. And I think this is a bit wrong, not just to make money. I think everyone should have a certain level of driving skill. LG, he's an experienced motorcyclist, but I still feel like, you know, even though he is experienced, but the traffic here in Danang is not a joke, all right? You need to know and how to manual, how to, you know, how to manage a bike. Don't you agree?
Yes.
I think it's very important for other people's safety and for your own safety. You know, this is very important. And also, I think there's two market that I really like. The corn market, we've been there. Hans market is a tourist trap, but we still want to go there and get something, because there are things that the corn market don't have. Hans market have. Corn market is a very authentic market. We went there by foot from walking. I think it was like 45 minutes there. The 2 years ago when we were there, but it was a very nice market. You know, you can really feel the authenticity of the Vietnam market. So I think it's a really good life. I think it will be a very good stream there. And also Marble Mountain. There's a Marble Mountain we went before 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But do you know that there is another, because Marble Mountain alone there is 4 different cave, right? There's one cave, I think that cave can be very challenging, because I heard they call it the hell cave. How many of you have been there? Let me know. The hell cave require a little bit of stamina. That's why me and LG, we've been like walking and training a lot. Maybe we should do more like climbing and see whether we can manage that. Because that cave I heard is very nice. Just for fun, you know, because I think we've been to Marble Mountain, but we never been to that cave. And Marble Mountain was one of the cave, only one of the 4 cave. So maybe we should do that too. And also there is an island called Cham Island. That one we haven't been.
You can see it from here.
Can we see it from here?
Yeah.
Cham Island. So that one is like a day trip. So I don't know. I'm gonna get more information about that, and then we'll see if we can go there. Maybe just a day trip and see how it is. But maybe wait for weather is getting better. Now the weather is like,
it has to be a nice weather.
yeah, it has to be a nice weather. And then these days, you know, the weather is like very strange. Yesterday was like very cloudy, very moody, and today is like very sunny, a little bit cold, and which I like. So I think we'll probably do that. And then also we are visiting Hoi An too, again with my daughter and her boyfriend. So we probably do something, you know, like hidden gem. You see, I found a few eating place there, which is the food that I like to try, only available in Hoi An. So we'll probably do some live streaming food review there. And also the Fiesco village. I heard the Fiesco village is a very colorful village where a lot of people like to go there and take Instagram picture. So I'm going to check that out and see whether is it worth your time to go there. And also I heard there's a secret beach here in Danang near the Sumatra Peninsula. You want this?
Yes.
And then can we buy more water so we can have tea?
Yes.
So that could be something interesting because I think beach, maybe you have seen, I think I did some live streaming there, but maybe not with you guys in YouTube because I noticed a lot of people actually come in the evening here on live. I do not know how many people go on live in the daytime here, so maybe I'll do a live streaming when it is bright because Danang Beach, you really have to see them in the daytime. In the night, it's like, yeah, there are lights you can see, but then, it's not the same thing. And also seafood buffet. We were going to do a seafood buffet. I've known there's a couple of places that has really, really good seafood buffet. So we are waiting for my daughters and her boyfriend to come. I do not know whether they fancy seafood because I noticed Swedish people, not every Swede loves seafood. So, but we'll see. If they are not going, I'm going. Maybe LG, he doesn't really fancy seafood either. LG is not a big fan.
Really, but there is some good stuff.
Yeah, he's not a big fan of seafood. So maybe I might have to go there myself, so we'll see. So that is all I have for you guys for today. So I hope you guys can go and remember all these things that I've written or shared. And hopefully if you're new here and you like to know more about all this information, make sure you subscribe and follow me. And also, wait, is he on the water? It's very loud, this water boiler. So I have to off it a while while he do the dishes. He's doing the dishes in the toilet. So, yeah, I was saying if you are new here and you are considering visiting Danang or Vietnam, I hope my channel offer you the information you need to know before coming, what to eat, what to do. And if you're looking for a cheap flight and hotel, I'm going to include the link in this video description. In fact, to all my video description, I always include that. I prefer to book with trip.com because they have the best rate when it comes to booking flights and hotel in Southeast Asia. They specialize in that. Don't go to Google or don't go to Agoda and booking.com because sometimes booking.com I don't even trust. I have bad experience with them. And the same with Agoda charge really high in terms of rate. So I think trip.com is cheaper because they take a lower commission and they don't mind taking that more extra customers to build up their trust. So go and check it out and let me know what kind of hotel, or maybe you will need me to go and film a hotel. I can do that because I've been doing a lot of hotel viewing these few days. We walk like 20 to 30,000 steps looking for a nice cheap hotel. And especially if you are staying here like long terms, we want to give you some insight, advice, what you should think about before you even applying for the 90 days visa. So okay, I'll see you in my next live streaming. I usually do live streaming around this time when it's dinner because I know a lot of you guys love my live streaming about food, how nice the true review, and stay tuned. All right, I'll see you in my next. Bye bye. Say bye bye.
Bye bye. See you later, alligator.
Alligator. Yes. See you. Bye bye. Alligator.